Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to a very impromptu video today. I actually am dressed to go on a day date with Chris. I don't know where we're going. He told me to be ready at lunchtime. So I'm dressed to go on a date, but I really needed to make this little video real quick and talk to you guys about something. I'm sitting in my daughter's room. So if you see a play kitchen, that is why. She has the best natural lighting. And so they're playing out there. So I'm just sitting in here. Gonna do a little chatty chat video. But okay, so there's something very important that I feel like I need to talk to you guys about. I had a subscriber, Rosemarie, who comments pretty much on every video that I make and is such an awesome supporter. So you guys probably have seen her in the comments, but she sent me last night an email kind of expressing some concerns that she had seen within another video here on YouTube, and she provided the link to the video and everything, and I went ahead and watched that video, and I want to talk to you guys about it because it is, in my opinion, a very dangerously troublesome video, and I'll tell you guys why. Now, first things first, I'm not necessarily going to name the creator because I'm not really out here to bash anybody on this platform. I try not to do that. You guys know that. I don't ever talk bad about anybody because it's just not my personality. So I'm not necessarily going to be picking her apart or talking bad about her. I will link the video below though, so that you can go watch the video if you want to and come up with your own, your own opinion on the matter because, so what I do want to talk about though is how the information was presented and give you a little bit of context as a creator on why it was created. So this video essentially goes on a deep dive of compounded terzepatide, specifically in regards to Red Rock Pharmacy, which is the pharmacy that my compound comes from, and I know a lot of y'all's comes from since joining Orderly. Now, this creator is not on compounded terzepatide, which I think is a big thing. She is on Zepbound, and she did go ahead and order some that came from Red Rock or whatever. She says for the sake of the video. So she does have some compounded terzepatide, used it for a month, whatever. Now, she pretty much goes into this really big deep dive on Red Rock Pharmacy and why they're bad and different violations they've had in the past and where they get their peptides from and are they certified, are they not certified, whatever. It goes into this whole thing, and that's not really what I want to talk about here. I don't want to try to debunk any information that she shared or whatever, although I will say that given her own links that she provided in her description box, it took me about 37 seconds to prove something that she said wrong in the video. So I definitely recommend going and watching it and taking a look at the links that she provided because they're actually helpful to, it's actually helpful in the opposite way, in my opinion, of what she wanted it to be. If you have a brain on your head and can use critical thinking skills, you should pretty easily be able to be okay. So what I want to talk about though, she uses Ample, whatever, telehealth to get her compound. In the very, very beginning of her video, literally, as soon as you click on it, up pops a little disclaimer that says includes paid promotion, which means that somebody, I don't think it was Amble, and I'll tell you why, but somebody paid her to say something that she's saying within that video, right? So a very easy little click in the description box will show you that she has a link to a telehealth company, and it says in all capital letters, link to a pharmacy that does use, or link to telehealth that does, in all caps, use 503A certified pharmacies or whatever. So essentially she is talking bad about Red Rock throughout her whole video, and then right in there, nice and pretty in her description box, is a referral link for you to go find one that does use the appropriate pharmacy in terms of what she was trying to disprove. So essentially, I want y'all, it's dangerous because people watch that video and may not understand and may not see that she's being paid to say the things that she says, okay? I would not be surprised, as somebody who has done a lot of sponsored videos on my other channel. There's a very big reason why I don't do them on this channel. Obviously, maybe you can see that unfolding, my reasoning, but most companies, 95% of companies that you work with tell you what to say. It's just the way it is. I would not be surprised if that company literally sent her a script, literally provided her with all of the statistical data that she presented in that video, because it's just so blatantly obvious that she's being paid to say what she said. Here's my link. Go use this link, earn me some money, and earn this company some more money while you do, after I just debunked your pharmacy and scared you half to death about the pharmacy that you're using or the telehealth company that you use. Hey, come use mine, and I'll get paid for you doing it, and the company will make more money off of it too. In my opinion, it's a really dirty way to get traffic. I guess her, because she agreed to it, but the company itself, like, super dirty, right? Like, why do we have to trash other companies? Like, I get the competition is big, but the demand is also really big. So you're going to get some, and this is, again, I'm not going to say the name of the telehealth company that she's sponsored by. You literally can go see it in her description box, but they're a pretty big one as well. And so it's just really unfortunate the way that this went about. Now, another thing that I want to point out is any comment in her comment section that was disproving something she said, providing data to disprove something that she said, or anything along those lines, anything other than agreeing with her, was deleted. And you can tell that because a lot of people will say, hey, why was my original comment deleted? That's not fair. You're saying all of these things about this pharmacy. We should be able to, people that have personal experience should be able to come back and say, no, this isn't correct. This is the correct information. You're spreading lies, whatever. You should be able to, as a creator, take that criticism. But again, since she had an incentive to say what she was saying and has an incentive to get information out there that she is getting out, she doesn't want that information out, because she wants you to click on that link and purchase through her link, and she can get money from it. And it's so unfortunate. And that is what I mean when I say I don't do sponsored videos on this channel, because this is people's health. I'm going to be real honest with you. I have probably 5 different telehealth companies in my emails right now trying to get me to promote their company. Not even a lie. Most of them are offering me free medicine, for free, and also like anywhere from $100 to $300 every time one of you sign up. And I have ignored every single email because I don't know anything about these companies. I'm not really in this to make some big buck, and I don't think that I should be making a buck off of you guys potentially choosing a company that isn't the best to choose, right? So I don't do sponsored content on this channel for that very reason. I don't want to promote something for y'all's health that isn't healthy. I also want to say that if you go through and look at my comment section, every time somebody calls me out on something or presents information that goes against something that I've said, I leave it there. I either leave it there and love it, or I leave it there and pin it so that everybody else can see. People that are educating others on tirzepatide, Mounjaro, Zepbound, Ozempic, Wegovy, whatever, should be in the mindset of helping others and helping others in the best way possible, and not in it to make a buck. It's just like anything else online and any other influencer you see. Most of them are trying to make a buck, and most of them are lying to you. I would be lying if I sat here and said that I have not said stuff on my other channel about a company or about a product that I didn't necessarily believe, because they were paying me to do it. But I will not do that on this channel, because it's just not morally and ethically correct to do so. So all I want to say by making this video is not necessarily to say that anything she said about Red Rock was not true. However, I will say the one thing that I found pretty easily was a lot of her links are referring to violations from 5, 6, 7 years ago, way before tirzepatide was even being compounded by them. And also, she says that they are not a 503A certified company, which pretty much just means that you are inspected by the FDA in order to create compounded medications to use for home use. And pretty much most compounded pharmacies, if they're registered as a compounding pharmacy, most are, you get these little ones that you're warned about that use like salt-based forms and all those that are not, but there's no real like classification or whatever. That's what a lot of those comments were trying to say, and she was just deleting them. Now 503B means that you are certified to sell to hospitals, nursing homes, and all of that, and you do have definitely more strict regulations if you're a 503B. But the one thing where I was going with this is that I mentioned in my email to Marie that I've myself looked on the FDA's website to see if I could find Red Rock listed there, and I have not been able to. But in the first email I sent to her, I said, what if they're officially registered under some other name, some other business title? And if you go and look in the girl's PDF about one of the complaints, it literally says a different name. It says like CD Pharmacies or something is what their official name is. And now I have not gone back and checked the FDA list for that one, but I'm curious. And so I think that a lot of information gets spread that just can easily be debunked just by a few little factors. Marie did also say that she reached out to Chris from Orderly, who is like, if you're with Orderly, you know who Chris is. And he's looking into it himself. So Orderly took it very seriously, and they're going to contact Red Rock and they're going to look into it. And I think that speaks very highly of Orderly Meds. But I want to say that this one video of this one girl trashing Red Rock in a way that she is presenting it in order to gain monetary incentive through another company maybe shouldn't be taken as 100% complete fact, okay? I want to caution everybody when they are watching videos like this to do their own research and to use critical thinking skills. It doesn't take, a genius to go on there and see that she's being paid to say the things that she was said. And again, that's just so unfortunate because there are people that believe it. It's just like the stay-at-home or like the trad wives movement or whatever. None of that's real, but there are so many people that are believing that that is how traditional wives are. And there's so many people that are believing everything some of these people say about Mounjaro, tirzepatide, whatever. That's what I want to say. Use your critical thinking skills, do a little bit of research, shoot me an email if you see something that somebody else has said. I will do my best to research it for you. I deep dived into that video for Marie last night, and then I sent her this whole like follow-up email on all of my thoughts on it. Again, I'm not a medical professional, but I can do some pretty good research, and that's what I pride myself on, is that I do research and I do try to give you correct information to the best of my ability. And when I don't turn it off so people can't see it. I'm getting a visitor. I don't delete the comments so people can't see that I was wrong because, whoa, woohoo, I was wrong. Everybody is sometimes. So anyway, excuse you. Come here, come sit with me. So that's the end of this video. That's all that I wanted to say in this. Look at this little tanned beauty. Emoji of the day. Let's do a flower because Finley has flowers on her shirt. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that it helped you. Let me know your thoughts on the video if you watch it, and a flower for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.